Hello, everybody. Welcome to Concepts of Physical Wellness online at Orange County Community College. I'm your instructor, Sheila Stepp, and today I just wanted to take a few minutes to sort of give you some grounding so that you know where to go. The course is now open, so you may begin getting in there, poking around, and seeing what you need to do. The course will look like this. When you go in, there's a home page, there's announcements, and so I have a welcome. You can click that and see what pops up. You will see that there's the home page, general information, and these list of tabs on this side. This is where you'll locate everything. When we get to information, this folder is opened and it is filled with all kinds of things that you would need to know about the operation of the class. So once you open that folder, you will see that it says there's a welcome memo, there's a course outline, the course due dates. Print this file once you open it so that you have this and you know what's going on. The thing that's important to remember is that this course is asynchronous, which means you go ahead and log on and work as you would like. We don't follow a Monday to Monday schedule, and so I'll show you that in the end, but this will just give you that information. We also use the publisher information, and so this is how to log on to there, which I'll show you again. What your expectations are, what the assignment looks like. You are required to exercise and log it in this workout or in this course, so keep that in mind. And then, of course, here's the introductory assignment. So I'd like for you to see that here, these are files that are connected. This indicates just a page. This indicates that you can attach something. And this little icon here indicates that this is a discussion board. So when you open up the assignment button, it pops up and it gives you the information. Attach your introduction assignment here. It's worth a possible of 10 points. You can write a note if you would like. Here's my introduction assignment. Thank you so much. And then you literally would attach your assignment button to the actual. By attaching, you would literally attach it by selecting this Browse My Computer right here, and then go ahead and add it. If you'd like to make comments, here's the box where you can type in comments. When you're finished with all of that, you'll scroll down and it will say Submit. Once you've submitted it, you're only allowed to have one submission per assignment. So if you say, okay, I have this, I want to get something done, I need to add something else later, I need to do something, and you've started an assignment, you can save it as a draft and it doesn't send it. Consider that when you're doing your assignments so that you understand what's happening. The next thing that I want for you to take a look at includes the content. So when you get to the content and you want to begin the class, you'll literally open content and you will see that there is a chapter listed for each folder. So I'm sorry if you're getting dizzy scrolling down. What you will also note is that there are due dates for each one of these chapters. So for example, chapter 1 begins 117 and goes until 125. So once you open the chapter, everything is due on that last day by 8 p.m. So you may submit your assignment as early as the 17th or as late as the 25th or 4th, whatever it said there. So each one of these has a PowerPoint presentation, a little mini speech presentation from me. When you open this, it will tell you what your homework is. Again, remember these are just pages of attachment. And then this is actual discussion forums. And here's where you'll attach your assignment. Please keep in mind that all of these things are nice and simple. This is what you need to do for chapter 1 in your Blackboard shell. When you open the homework page, you'll see that there's a list of the homework that's necessary. It pops up in a PDF file. You can cut and paste, you can print. The thing that's really important for you to understand is that you need to read this thoroughly. So in your textbook, if you get the electronic textbook version, and when we log on to Mastering, you will see that there is a read it, So that means you do the PowerPoints. The See It is a little mini videos and activities that you can do online. The Live It are worksheets. So in addition to the labs that you'll see listed here, there are worksheets that you will do, and they're found underneath the Live It in Mastering. The Review It, there's nothing really going on there. The Do It are the labs. See the labs below. Assess It means the mastering assessment that you need to do. And then Discuss It is the discussion board. So these are the sort of hot topics that you're going to be doing. And then Blackboard, the labs are listed specifically right down through here of what you need to do. Please read them carefully because although each lab has its own directions, the interesting thing is that I have made modifications and other things. So keeping that in mind. The final thing that you need to do for each chapter is go to mastering. And so our mastering shell is a special Pearson product, and it actually will be attached to your email and found in the introductions of the directions. You'll see that you have a mastering page that looks like this. You'll open it up and it again is a PDF file. It will talk about what's going on. Everyone has asked me or sort of called me and said, can I use an old book? Okay, that's fine, but you still need to have the mastering code access. Now you can access mastering in a variety of different ways so that you can have the textbook, the full e-textbook and the mastering shell, or you can just purchase the mastering shell. I'm not sure how much the fee is for either one of those, but as you take a look at this, you can go down through, you will see that how you need to log on. What's really important is my ID. This instructor's ID that we have designed for you and specifically made for our course is important that you literally get that in there and get it correct. So that's the name of our course and that's how you'll log in and sign on. From that standpoint, we'll work on the rest of the course from the shell. If you have any questions regarding this login and anything regarding that, you should contact me. Once you get into the mastering and you have any problems, then you may need to contact the mastering help desk. Once you've logged on to mastering, you'll see a page that looks like this. This is your course. You'll see the course name right up here. The course is ready to go. It has due dates listed, assignments, all kinds of interesting things. Some of the page parts that I have located here, you will not have access to because I am the instructor. So when we come over here and we get into the assignments, you'll click on this box up here in the upper left-hand corner. My assignments look a little different. Your assignments will literally come up to look like this. As you look at your assignments, you will be able to see what each one requires and what goes on. This part of the class or the course is your understanding of the material that we've talked about and that we've done. It's the equivalent to exams, quizzes, or tests. So again, welcome to Mastering. These are extra credit points. And this is here so that you can get used to how mastering works, how to drop and drag, and what to do for certain types of questions and answers. And then this is for the introduction to multimedia. It's a little mini video that you watch to see what's going on and what happens. I highly recommend that you do both of these things early so that you have a better idea of what to expect whenever you get into mastering. Okay, and so then the next thing is that you will see each one of these activities. These are for points. There are some times where you'll see something that is written just for practice. So you will see lab 1.1, assess yourself, how are you, and it's for practice. It is so that you may have the PDF form of the lab, but you do not submit it in mastering. You don't answer any questions. You don't fill out any comments. There's no points. You will see here, it is for practice. It is so that you can download it and use it for the course. This is the case for people who do not purchase the textbook and don't have a paper version of it and maybe don't purchase the whole textbook online. So this is why you do it, but they are all due and these get completed and saved and you merge all of your PDFs as one file for the Blackboard assignment button. Here are some extra questions that you will do. You will note that throughout some of these things, there are listed as bonus points. So I will give you assignments and questions that are listed as bonus points. Again, if you're having any difficulty locating or completing assignments from here, please contact me. So you'll note now that I've opened up one of the labs for us to take a look at. You will need to have certain software. The same software that you need for our course is exactly the same software that you would need for one of the labs. So as I'm looking up the labs, you will see that it says here you can have free download of Adobe Reader, and then it says here, these parts of the questions on this side, the right-hand side journal entries, do not get completed here. They do not get graded. They are part of the reflection that you're supposed to include with your labs on the other side. So as I do this, I literally click and download my lab. It opens up, and then I have to save as. Once I save as, I then can fill out the pages in the PDF, and it will auto calculate for me. When I've completed the lab, I then save as again and then submit it. Submission of each and every single homework chapter will require multiple PDFs. Instead of adding all the PDFs in individual files, I ask that you merge your PDFs. There is a website called pdfmerge.com where you can take all of the files that you've saved and you can select them and you can literally merge them together as one. This is free. Do not pay any money for a merge product. And then you submit one file. It is the combination of all of your labs. Please note that if you submit one lab and it doesn't have all of the other aspects to it, the problem will be that then you will not be able to resubmit additional files. You get one assignment button per chapter, which should include the merged PDF file. If you have any questions at all regarding this process, you should contact me as well. Keep in mind that where we have our assignments submitted, there was a comment box. This is where you write your reflections. The reflections are not only the questions from the labs that ask you, what did you think about this? What was your weakest point? What was your best point? How will you use this in life? Your questions here are about, okay, throughout the whole chapter, what is it that you've learned? What have you discovered? What will you go on for? How does it relate to certain things that you've done and other plans that you're making in your life? You can also then comment on your progress. This is combined with my other activity that we did in chapter 3. I'm seeing that this is a much more interesting and fruitful effort. Things like that. You are required to submit at least 4 sentences regarding the general reflection of the chapter material. Okay, that's our beginning. If you have any questions or problems, give me a call or send an email. Have a great spring semester.